Alrighty, guys. Here's Phil Jurkovec. If you can, just raise your digital hand, we'll call on you. We'll start things off with Carter.
Hey, Phil. Just Coach Hafley said that you separated your shoulder against Clemson. Just wondering kind of what these last couple of weeks were like for you, playing against Syracuse, playing today. He said that you said you were going to practice Tuesday, and you did, and that you weren't going to miss this game. What all went into that, you think?
Yeah, the Clemson game afterward, they told me I separated it. But it wasn't a horrible separation, so I was able to play against Syracuse. And just throughout the couple weeks, I've been feeling it. It changes up some things in terms of the throwing, but, I mean, it hasn't been bad.
We'll go next to Ken.
Phil, can you talk about the pressure they were bringing from different angles, from off the edge, up the middle at times, how much pressure you were facing?
Yeah, I think they're a really good D-line, and their linebackers played well. They're downhill, so they did a nice job of keeping me in the pocket and sending the pressure and filling the gaps.
We'll go next to AJ.
Hey, Phil, can you talk a little bit about what it felt like facing your former coach and your former team? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, it was different. I mean, seeing some of my friends out there, it was cool to go up against them. It was cool to see some of my friends play well too, just throughout the season.
We'll go next to Trevor.
Hey, Phil, more along those same lines. Can you just describe after the game just what those conversations were like? Any that stood out to you, or just what it was like seeing old friends afterward?
Yeah, it was chippy on the field for sure, but afterwards, there's nothing bad. Just all congratulations and good luck for the future.
We'll go next to Steve.
Can you hear me okay? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. If I could take you back to the end of the game, you were shown on television hugging 5 or 6 Notre Dame players. I know you just addressed that, but was there something specific about that, a specific player, something that was said that you'll take away from this?
No, but what I take away from it is that I've got lasting friendships at Notre Dame. So, that's really nice, and I'm going to appreciate that, in the future.
We'll go to Julian.
Now that it's over, I mean, there was like you said, there was chippiness. You played with an edge, but how badly did you want this one? Regardless of how it came out, how badly did you actually?
Yeah, no, I wanted it badly. It was a game circled on the schedule, and to be able to play against all the former guys, all my former teammates, it was a special game. But so it is very disappointing to lose it.
We'll go to Andy.
Phil, your first red bandana game, no fans in the stands, but what was the atmosphere like? And I know you've talked about really feeling like you fit here. On today, of all days, did you feel that as well?
Yeah, it would have been great with fans. But the whole team, we really appreciated it. I know Coach Hafley talked to Wells' mom, and he was, all the coaches were talking about Wells, and it's just a really important story to always have in mind and somebody to really emulate.
We'll go next to Matt.
Hi, Phil. Not to make excuses for you or anything, but obviously with a separated shoulder, that sounds like a pretty big deal. How limited were you? What could you not do the last couple of weeks and out there today physically?
I'm not sure, just a little bit of pain and a little bit of kind of hard with the accuracy, I guess. Made it a little bit tougher throwing. I think I had to change up my throwing a little bit.
We'll go next to Carter.
Phil, why do you think Boston College you've talked about how it's been just a great fit for you. What about the coaching staff, the program, and everything? Do you feel like makes it such a great fit for you?
I think today just really showed it. Just playing with those guys, like they always have my back through it all. After the game, everybody coming up to me, and the coaches, their attitude, they don't change, win or lose. It's always, we're getting better. Here's how we're gonna get better. And so, if anything, this game, it just showed me I'm in the right place.
We'll go next, Steve.
I'm wondering if coming into the game, those emotions that you spoke of, did they affect you in any way for the positive or the negative? And completing your first pass of the game, did that get rid of any butterflies that might have been in place?
Yeah, early on, there definitely were butterflies and energy. There's a lot of energy and excitement for me. So I think it was all positive. But, once we were out there playing, it really went away. It was like we were playing anybody else.
Phil, that looks like it's all our questions. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.